In today's video, I'm going to give you a technique to approach a woman that practically guarantees a yes every time. Before we get started, do well to subscribe to the channel if you're just joining us for the first time. Please like, comment, and share the video if you're feeling the value. Without wasting much time, let's begin. First things first, stay calm. If you're relaxed before you approach someone, it usually goes well. But if you're nervous, it can make you seem less confident, and that can lead to rejection. For those of you who've never tried talking to women in social settings, getting into the right mindset might feel challenging. Just thinking about approaching someone might make you anxious. The best way to handle that fear is by taking action, even if you start small. Here's what I want you to do. Go out and approach 10 women each day. Don't worry, you're just going to ask them for the time. Make sure you're not wearing a watch, and if you have a cell phone, turn it off. This simple exercise can boost your confidence. After a few days, you'll feel more at ease. Choosing the right place also helps. Asking for the time in a nightclub might not be the best move, so start in calmer spots, like parks, malls, or coffee shops. Approaching women in these places can help you feel more comfortable. And if you're new to this, it's a good idea to avoid nightclubs at first. Nightclubs are high-stakes environments. There's loud music, high competition, and women are often on guard because they're approached frequently. Instead, go to places that are a bit more relaxed, like yoga classes, coffee shops, or even public libraries. Once you're at the right place and have spotted a woman you'd like to talk to, make your move within 5 seconds. The longer you wait, the more likely you are to talk yourself out of it. Overthinking makes you nervous, and you might end up not approaching at all. So, why do most guys get turned down? It's usually because of the way they approach. Picture this. A guy walks up to a woman and says, "Hi, I'm Fred. Can I buy you a drink?" The girl responds, "My boyfriend is over there." Did she really have a boyfriend? Maybe, maybe not. But it was an easy way to get rid of him. You see, women are used to these types of approaches, and they're programmed to turn them down because they often assume the guy is only looking for something casual. Even worse, there are guys who try to use pickup lines they've memorized, thinking it'll help. But these are the guys who get turned down the most. The key to approaching successfully is making her comfortable in your presence. If you come on too strong, she'll put up a wall. The best way to avoid this is by working on your approach. First, never approach her from the front. If she sees you coming, she's more likely to put her defenses up. And don't approach from behind either. No one likes to be startled. The best way to approach is from the side. Walk past her and look over your shoulder to start the conversation. Make sure your chest is facing the other direction. This makes you less threatening and makes her feel comfortable. Please subscribe to the channel if you're gaining value already. When you start the conversation, avoid direct approaches. Instead, act like you're not trying to hit on her. Here's an opener I use all the time. Pretend you're talking to someone on the phone. As you pass by her, pause. Look over your shoulder and say, "Oh, here's someone. Let me ask her. My friend on the phone says girls lie more than men. Is that true?" She'll likely respond, and you've just opened the conversation without it feeling forced. Make sure you mention that you're in a hurry. This lowers her defenses because she knows you're not sticking around too long. Now, here's an important tip. Avoid relying on memorized lines without paying attention to what she's doing. If she's eating or drinking something, make a natural comment like, "Hey, what's that dish?" This way you come across as genuinely interested, not like you're trying to perform. Another way to open a conversation is by commenting on something she's wearing. You could say, "That's a pretty interesting bracelet. What's the story behind it?" This approach makes it easy to start talking without sounding rehearsed. Another great approach is guessing instead of asking directly. For example, instead of saying, "Where are you from?" try, "You seem like you're from California." She'll likely ask why you think that, which keeps the conversation going. No matter what you guess, she'll probably respond, and it gives her a chance to keep talking. Once you've opened the conversation, remember that it's easy to lose a woman's interest if you don't know what to say next. To keep things moving, use everything you've learned in this video: the qualifying technique, body language, and push-pull methods. And here's one technique I haven't mentioned before. If she's with friends, talk to her friends more than her. It may seem counterintuitive, but this makes her curious. Ask her to introduce you to her friends and then talk to them for a few minutes. This technique often makes her work harder to get your attention. As things get comfortable, physical touch can help build attraction. Just a light, playful touch, a high five complimenting her nails, or even brushing something imaginary off her forehead can go a long way. If she's okay with this light touch, you'll know she's put her defenses down. Finally, when you've had a good conversation, here's how to get her number without making it awkward. Share an interesting story and, in the middle of it, mention, "Oh, I just noticed something interesting about you," but don't tell her what it is yet. Finish the story, then when she asks, check the time and say, "Oh, I have to go." Hand her your phone and say, "Here, put in your number and I'll tell you later." This way you keep her curious and she's more likely to give her number. After you get her number, exit the venue. Don't linger around. Leaving keeps her intrigued and it prevents any awkwardness if you run into her again. If she refuses to give her number, you can playfully say, "Come on, I don't have all day." If she still refuses, just say goodbye and leave. Always give her a motive to share her number, like inviting her to a party with your friends. Randomly asking for her number doesn't work because she won't remember you a few days later. Make her want to keep talking to you by creating enough attraction and mystery. So there you have it. Technique to approach a woman that practically guarantees a yes every time. If you found this video valuable, hit the like button and subscribe for more tips on mastering relationships and staying in control of your life. Stay strong, stay composed, and remember, you hold the power. Let us know in the comments section below what your thoughts are, as we'll be actively engaging with each and every comment. As always, be well, be safe, and we'll see you in our next video.